Good evening. This is an introductory video for CodeByCooking. The team member and developers are Derek Serbia and Rumel Shah. I am Derek and I will be presenting to you today. CodeByCooking is a virtual reality application intended for people who would like to understand very basic concepts about computer programming. Our goal is to make the users connect these concepts with a familiar activity in order to make the learning process easier. There are many websites, lectures, books, and online courses that teach basic programming concepts and even go deeper into the subject. However, CodeByCooking attempts to accomplish its goal by immersing its users in a virtual kitchen where they can carry out cooking activities such as blending, chopping, frying, and boiling, while at the same time they can learn about some of the behaviors of certain programming components, including variables, functions, and loops. The development of this project began in September 2016 and ended 12 weeks later, midway through November. We use an agile approach and completed tasks and user stories every 2 weeks in order to deliver a functional product. CodeByCooking was designed using a model view controller architecture and patterns such as mediator and state patterns. CodeByCooking was created in the FIU ICAVE using Unity and requires Mechdyne's tracking system in order to run. CodeByCooking contains 10 classes, 5 of which are controllers, 2 views, and 3 models. One of the models is the food items. These are objects such as fruits, vegetables, and others that can be cooked. They are used in this application to portray variables. They store their state and name, and this information can be accessed and changed. The second and third models are stoveObjects and platformObjects. These include a frying pan, boiling pot, a blender, and a chopper. They serve as the functions. Each takes one or more arguments, then completes a procedure and displays an output to the user. The stove and platform are 2 of the controllers, and these serve to activate the functions. Our main user story was to implement the interaction between food items and stove objects and displaying this in the code menu. This user story was very important because it added the main functionality for the application. We wanted users to be able to move food items in and out of the stove objects and for the application to know and display when these actions were taking place. This way, the user knew the function that was currently active, the parameter that it was being passed, and could then determine if the function was ready to be executed. We tested this functionality for all food objects, even those that could not be passed as a parameter to a specific function. The application is still in development and hopes to make a better and easier experience for its users. We hope that in the future it can become part of educational systems. One example being college students who have an interest in technology or programming but have never been able to start researching the subject, or maybe have read about it and have not understood it. Engaging in this application for a few minutes may give them a clearer view of these concepts and can help them decide whether a computer science major is right for them.